Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 8, and what we discussed yesterday about the user management, group, and the role management. By doing that part, we are able to log in into ServiceNow and able to see that what ServiceNow provide in these respects, right? And I'm sure that everybody able to log in into ServiceNow with the given username password I wish I ping on the WhatsApp chat and with the link as well. Okay, now we are going to be for the next process, next part basically. Okay, list view done, form view, I'll do this part. Okay, let's do this part, system properties. Okay, so like I told yesterday that every thing in this world has some kind of a attributes. If you take a table.
Hey, Ato.
Yes, Jimmy, go ahead, please.
Sorry to cut you off. Ola is trying to join. She said she couldn't join. She sent you a message.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Ola, why Ola is not able to join? Because I told that don't leave this group because otherwise I disable the link join
Get
of
out of the group or what?
Give me a minute. Let me enable that part. Let me do it from here. Okay, can you ask her again to try to join?
Okay. Try now.
Okay, because I enable the link now again.
Are you able to join?
Yes, now she joined. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Please, a humble request to everybody. Please don't leave this group, guys, because now I'm disabling this joining link to avoid any kind of unnecessary access. Okay, so please don't leave this Skype group. Okay, so now let's come to the agenda then. So everybody or everything in this world has some kind of a attribute. If I talk about a table also have an attribute. Table height, table color, table width, table size, human being, name, gender, sex, marital status, education, qualification, address, salary, income, family, kids, wife, all are the attributes. If we change one attribute, it impacts the whole system. Okay. In the same manner, in ServiceNow, we have concept called the properties. Okay. Property means a attribute of the system, a attribute of a system which help you to maintain the things. And properties are the configuration, not the customization. Okay. These are the configuration or the customization. Now, if I show you something here, Atul, can we change the text? Sorry, can we change this image? Yes, we can change. Can we change the text for this one? Classic unified application? Yes, we can do. Can we change that in the global search, we are able to see only this option, not this option? Can I disable this global search for my users so that they cannot use it? So these are the things which are coming from the property, and we call this as a system property. In ServiceNow, there's a two type of properties. One is the system property and one is the module specific property. Like My family. Okay, it is a system property because if anything impacted on my family, it impact me. But my property, I fail in a class, I flunk in a class. It did not going to impact much to my family because it's me individually. It's going to be impact. Okay. So when we say here, then we have two type of properties. Number one is called the system property sys, and is a module specific property. Okay, this is the module specific property. So now we're going to be discuss about the system property. The only thing which is be required or which is be important to understand here is that in the system property, or if anybody, let's say we are the 14 people here, if anybody of us change the system property, that is going to be impact to everybody in the instance. So system properties, or I can say the global properties, are not personalized one. They will impact at the global level. So be careful when you're making a change in the global property. Let's say example, if I change, let's say if I change the settings of this group. Let's say I change the settings of this group, then you all are getting impacted. But if you change the setting of the group at your side, maybe you're keeping the group on the mute, then it is not going to impact me because that is you at the module level you're doing at your side. Okay, so now let's try to understand the system properties. Go here and search for the system properties like this. This is the application. These are the modules. In tomorrow's class, we're going to be discussing this table level discussion. Then it will be more clear that what is application, what is module here. Okay. So now, before this particular experience, this unified experience, there is a one more thing available in ServiceNow. That is called the UI 15. And now we're on the UI 16. User interface 15 and user interface 16. I started my journey in the UI 15. And now I'm on the unified experience. There's a huge difference, huge difference. If I show you, maybe I'm not able to show you here. If I can, no, in this way, I cannot show you, but UI 15 is very much different. So we are not going to be discussing about the UI 15 here, number one, because it's too old. Nobody is using, or very less people are using it. And we need to be work on the latest version because in our company, the demand is only for this. So we're going to be discussing about the basic configuration UI 16. Now, if I open this, a window will be open for me. And you will be surprised that there's a lot of properties available. Number one, you can see what's mentioned ServiceNow service management. I want to put some other name. Or here, sorry, here it is becoming right. Service management. Sorry, here, sorry. Yeah. So now let me put learn and grow. This is the page header. Let me put the browser table. This one. LNG. Now let me save. I'm saving it. Read chain, no. Let me reload it. Because sometimes these things require a reload as well. So now you can see LNG is appearing here. This is coming from the browser. this one. And now I learn and grow coming from here. This is a system property. Now, if I impersonate to anybody, either Jimmy, either Faith, either Nikich, either Shyam, either Satya, everybody will be find this only. Why? Because this is a system property. Now the third point, time zone. This is one of the beautiful concepts given by ServiceNow. I am in London now, so I want system should show me everything in the London format. Now two things. If I make a change here, then everybody time zone will be get changed. Unless you go and change your time zone in this area here. So if you want to use your time zone, then you have to do the setting in the your profile, not here, because this is the system time zone. So now if I put here like Europe, London, and you are using some other time zone, then you're overriding this as well. So what I say, system time zone is for all the users unless overridden in the user record. If you did not make a change in the preferences, then by default the timing will be set for you is the Europe London only. So be careful. So what is the practice we always say that system time zone should be in the GMT. And also one more thing, very important. Whatever I was saying about the GMT. I missed out the point, sorry. Okay, okay. So important is that this time zone. So if you make a time zone change in the system property, it is going to be impact everybody unless you have something in the this part. So now let me put the Europe London so that I can see. Okay, I was telling this time zone doesn't matter with the system, this time zone. So don't say that ServiceNow is picking up my local time. No, no, and no, and no. ServiceNow is picking up the time which is set here. Not you set here. So maybe here I have Indian times, but here I'm putting the London time. So it will show me all the records in the London, not in the Indian time zone. So that is very much important, guys, that it did not take your local time. No, it takes the time of this. I did not save it now. Let me put Europe and save it. Now, if you have some different time zone in your user profile, it will be overwritten. So now you can see this Europe London set utilization. If you want to see this property, log out and log in. Then you can able to see this part. Now let me go here. If you want to change this image, let me go here and here and here, and let me put this one. So now when I click on the save, this image will be copied. Let me show you. These things sometimes take time to be reflect. This property. Sometimes it is so quickly, sometimes it take time. Maybe if someone already logged in my instance, please open and check it is being changing or not. It will take time, but it will be changed. Okay. Now you can set the date format. You can set the time format. But again, remember, these are the global level. You can change the header background, this color background. If you want to change, you can change it. Like this. Banner text color, you can change it. You want to change it. Header divided strip, you want to change it. Navigation. These are the very small changes. You even not realize that what they are doing. Let me save it. And let's see. Let me reload this page. Oops, nothing is changing. Come on. Maybe it take time. Let me log out and log in. Sometimes it create problem like this as well. Generally not. So now you can see image has been changed, but this color is still not changing for me. But it will work. It's again some, as I told that even in the last class, in the last batch as well, I face a lot of problem during these discussions. For me, this image take 1 day to be reflect completely, but for my other participant, it took immediately. So you can make a changes in these places and you can understand around easily. But to do this practice, you have to be very careful, because let's say if Sham is updating this image and Jimmy also updating this image, then the person who will save in the last, this image will be appear for, or maybe that image will be appeared from that perspective. So it is very much important, because these are the global properties. It's not like a local system. It's a global properties. If two people are making a changes, then be careful who is saving the last will be overriding the everybody's other changes. So now here you can do and make any kind of a thing. You can try this. And if you want to try, you can take your own instance as well, and you can try these properties, because in my system, in my instance, you can do, but only one person can do at a given point of time. So try these options. It is really easy, good, and you can do it very quickly. Okay, that is a part. Maybe somewhere in this navigation bar, like some properties are getting changed. You can do this part here. Unselected navigation, selected navigation. So like this, if I say like this, and I click on the save. Yep, no, it's refresh the browser to activate the style. Okay. Sometimes cache issue as well, which is be stopping it. Now maybe if I go here, no changes are it showing to me. No, it's not showing any changes. Maybe it takes some time to be reflect. But this is a place where you can make a changes very easily and very quickly. Okay. Now let's come to the next part of this property. It has many module. So you can see it has many module. Everybody is okay with this? Any doubt, any question in till this point? Anybody need? Okay, good. Now let me go to the next point. Now these are the basic configuration. Now I'm going to do a UI properties. UI property means the things you're able to see on the screen is called the UI, user interface, right? That is called the user interface. and how to make a changes there is come in the UI properties. So you can see here how many properties are there. See, a lot of properties are there. Sometime what happened that customer demand any kind of a thing. Customer has a different requirement. Okay, those requirements can be met by changing in the system properties as well. So it is not that every time we have to be write a code. We have to write a big logics. No, sometimes we have to just change the property and it will be appear. And it will be work. Now let's start discussion on this point. These few are the very okay. One more thing. Until unless it's required, don't change the system property. Okay, so like this, they're saying show name instead of email addresses in the activity format. If true, in the email address on the user record is being matched and address to of a user. If none, email address will be displayed. So what they're saying here, let me try to show you. I'm not sure that it is 100% work or not, because now we don't have an email enable in our system. Let me see if we have. No, we don't have. Otherwise, there is this called the email formatter. Yeah, there is in this place. There is called the email formatter. Whenever you send any email, because now ServiceNow has been blocked this particular part due to some what I can say security reasons. The email has been stopped working in ServiceNow PDI. Okay, but here the emails come. So this property work. If I click on the yes in the email formatter, it will show you the name, not the email address, that to whom this email is going out. Okay, so this is what we can verify, but it is not that much important. It is like this, instead of showing my email address, it will show my name. That will be more good. Let me put like this. Will it show anything here in the email? Or maybe we have a disable this email formatter. So now you can see it's showing it's showing like a name, but we did not save it. Show name instead of the email address. Okay, so I'm telling you because these are the properties. Sometimes I also get confused when I was working and I'm using it. Okay, now this part is important. It says whenever you are updating or whenever any action has been taken on a record, a email go out from ServiceNow to the user. We will have this concept in depth. Okay, who can see the emails in this activity formatter here? So it says only ITL, or if I put admin as well, I'm putting a rule. It means any user who has a ITL role or the admin role able to see the email. Say, let me try to do that property save now. And we'll see if emails are getting generated or not. If emails get generated, that will be more good for us. No, there's a, let me check some other incident. Let me check. Let me see this one. Friendly. Emails are there or not? No, emails are still not there. Maybe if we don't have it. email property enable. Okay, but here if you mention the role, that user also able to see this particular emails here. Okay, now the next three properties for properties is basically for making a change in the images, like assign to image used in the activity formatter. Like somewhere here they are saying this is called the activity formatter. Tomorrow we are going to be discuss about these things, form level discussions. Okay, so now if you want to see some images here, you can put it the changes here, that assigned to assignment group, comment, work notes. So which image it should show, that will be, you can make a changes here, because these are the things which nobody want to make a change. But what is important here, let me show you. Let me go to this thing, admin, and open a user record. Okay, let's say I want to create a new user. Okay, I have two options. I go here, search for the user, click on the new, and then done. But I want to create a user whose user ID, name, and first name and the last name need to be changed. Rest everything is same. Then what I should want? You will say, Atul, there should be some copy paste button so that I can copy, right click, and I can paste it in the some other place. If you see, there's a no exact copy paste option here. No exact copy paste option here. But here one option is available. That is called insert, insert and stay. What insert say? If you read, create a copy of the current record with any modified value. And what is insert and stay says? Create a copy of the current record with any modified value and read that to the new record. Insert means only copy. Insert and stay means create a new record and take it to there. But now the thing is that, Atul, this option is available in this place. Cannot we bring this option here? We can. And this is the property which play role here. Show save, insert and insert stay. It will show the three buttons. Click and save. And now let it property updated. Now go and reload this page. And now you will see the options there. Anybody know what is the difference between save and update?
Save means it's only saved on the form. Update means it's updated in the database.
No.
I think
If you make any changes to the previous thing, then that's what is called as update.
Okay. GB,
so.
what are you saying?
Yeah, for me, I believe save is when you update, it doesn't it makes you to stay on the page, but when you save, or is it the other way around? It kind of refreshes the page.
But why we need these two options? See, ultimately, either you click on the save, either you click on the update. My ultimate goal is that my record gets saved, my record get updated or be change in the database, right?
Right.
Then why we need these two options? Like I'm saying, hey, you can take a tea and you can take a coffee. And I know, or maybe I can say you can take a Pepsi or you can take a Coca-Cola. Both are serving the same purpose.
Right.
Then why I need these two differently? It is, see, now on this page you can see I have a update, I have a save. It is unnecessary taking the space in my form, right? The work they're going to do is the same. Both are going to be record the changes. But why these two options are given by ServiceNow? What is the logic behind the thing? Think you are a business analyst.
Well,
Think.
like I said, let's say you update your record. Let's say you change the name from like a first name from Abel to John.
Mhm.
You just want to update that record without leaving the page. So you just click on update, and that doesn't make you to leave the page.
You, Jimmy, you're giving me a paragraph. I'm looking for a one-word answer.
All right.
See, that is the thing I told in the BA class. If you speak a lot in front of the customer, you're losing the game, not the winning the game. Because being a BA, we should know that how much we have to be speak. What information you now in this paragraph, you're giving me a lot of information, and I can put a lot of question on the top of that. In this case, you're losing your time. The simple answer, your point is valid, but the simple answer is there that ServiceNow believe that the tool should work or it should be a user friendly tool. It's up to me. Do I want to, if I want to stay on the same page, I click on the save. If I want to go to a different page, I click on the update. Just to make the user friendly. It is giving me a user friendly environment. That's all. Otherwise, now tell me one more thing. I have these 5 buttons on the top. I have these 5 buttons on the bottom. Why I require these 5 buttons on the bottom?
For convenience.
Correct. Now it's not convenience. It's a user friendly. If I give you a mobile app and I say, Jimmy, use it. What your first expression? Wow, it is easy to use. The buttons are so clear. The buttons are so good. The look and feel is very good because that is a user experience you'll be getting. There is another thing that your transitions are getting success or not. But on the front part or the first place, you will see that wow, it's look good. It's a nice interface. When San Diego was launched in the market and people start using this particular unified experience, many people say it's good. Many say it's bad. It's again user experience. Okay, so now by this property, we say that this is available here. Now the homework for you guys to be check how insert and stay is going to be work. And also let me show you this thing here. Come on. Okay, now tell me one more thing. Why insert stay is not available on the incident form, but it is available on the user form? I did not make any change in the property here. Then why? Question clear to everybody?
Because in the incident form we cannot insert something.
Why?
We need to.
Why
In,
you cannot insert?
incident is like where we mention if in case if we have any issue, then we mention that there is an issue.
Incidents like tickets, like it has some information about the issues what they are facing.
Nah, I'm not agree. Neither from your point I'm agree. No. Think. This is what a business process consultant need to be clear. This is the root. The point you said, Harsh. If I say I'm 100% agree on the answer, but your terms are wrong here.
Okay.
What do you think, Jimmy, Baka, Satya, Nikichi, Yogesh? What your answer? Why these two buttons are not available on the incident, but available on the user, like these two? We make a change only in this property, yes? We did not specify that on which table, which form it's be appearing. Then why? Go ahead, Jimmy, Satya.
That button is visible for users only, I think.
But why? Did we make any change in the property? No.
Maybe that's how the ServiceNow is designed.
Come on, Navya. It doesn't it say okay, ServiceNow is designed, but you are ServiceNow expert here. You should know that why it has been designed such a manner. When we on the second day we discuss about ServiceNow, third day we discuss about ServiceNow architecture. Then nobody say that Atul, why we're using multi-instance architecture? Maybe it's designed by ServiceNow like this, but there should be some purpose. Now why? What do you think, Sham, Moji, Tosif, Aman, Ola? Navya, think.
I really don't understand. Can you
Okay. So now if you see Moji here, that we enable this property. And by enabling this property, we can see on the user table or the user form, we can see insert, insert and stay. But these two buttons are not available on the incident form. Why?
Is it because it's updated already?
No,
Or is it because it's resolved?
no.
Okay, that's what I can say.
The reason is because in ServiceNow we have a two type of data. Okay. Let me bring this topic. One of the important thing in any of the process, update, improve or implementation. This is foundation data, transaction data. Foundation data means which is required to run the system. Let me take example. To live on this earth, what is foundation for us? We need oxygen. We need water. And we need the food. We need the clothes. We need home cannot be a foundation for me. Maybe I can say I can stay near tree as well. But let's say here. These are the foundation data. Without this, you cannot live. But today you are eating your food in McD, maybe in Marriott, maybe in Taj. These are the transactional data, which is not required, but it is your day-to-day operations. Instead of coffee, you're taking the tea. Instead of tea, you're taking the beer. Instead of beer, you're taking the wine. These are the transactional data, but you cannot replace the water. And that is the reason these two buttons are not appearing, because why you want to get a similar incident? It's a transaction. If users is facing issue, he or she need to be create a new record because it's a transaction. Let's say I transfer 1,000 rupees to Navya. Okay. It did not get transferred properly. It's stuck somewhere. I call to bank. They sir, this is Atul, your transaction has been failed. You have to do it again. I said okay. It means the first I'm rolling back, or maybe first I'm getting back, and then I'm raising a new request for the transfer. I'm not doing the same thing, insert and state, no. Because it's a transaction. If you want to do something more, do something new, you have to create a new record. You cannot insert, you cannot use the same record again and again and again and again to your work. You cannot say bank, hey, I already transferred. Can you transfer it at the same amount? You can transfer, I can transfer, but we require a new transaction record so that we can keep a track. That is the reason these options are available on the foundation data tables. User, group, role, CMDB, CIs, locations, but these options are not available on the this part, transactional part. Okay, your point was right, Harsh, but there's a difference due to this table, and this table you will learn only and only from the experience. So this property belong to that particular stuff. Now enable the right click on the edit context, allow attachment like these things. Do you want to allow right click like this? Do you want to allow attachments? Drag and drop. Let me go here, or let me take a back. And let's say in progress. So now like this. So if I want to be attach anything, I have to be go by this choose file option, right? Otherwise, what I can do, I can go here and I can drag and drop. Or sometimes it did not work like this, so I'll do like this. Like this. Why this is working? See, attachment is there. Why? Because we have a property enable called the drag and drop. If I remove this, click on the save. And let me reload this page. And now if I click on the right click here, it should not work.
Atul, I'm sorry to interrupt. Actually, I'm not clear on the earlier point you mentioned.
Which one?
About the insert and stay in between the incident and.
Okay. The reason is that incident, change, problem, request. These are the transactions.
Okay.
See, these are not the foundation data. You're not you see what is the foundation data means? This category. Because if you don't have a category, how you will run your business? If you don't have a user, how you run your business? If you don't have an assignment group, how you run your business? The reason these are called the foundation. Without this, you cannot work.
Okay.
Okay, let me give you the example. Let me say furniture, cutlery, curtains, bedding, mattresses. Now, if you go like this. Let's say you go to a handloom shop. Okay. When you reach there, you say, or the salesman say, ma'am, what you want to purchase? You will say, I want to purchase the matrices. This is what the category you are selecting. If I remove this option from their catalog, you say, buddy, I want to purchase something. Yes, ma'am, but what you want to purchase? No, I want to purchase something. But what do you want to purchase? What is that something? No, I want to purchase something. So without this foundation data, you cannot proceed further. That is the foundation data. Now, if you select a matrix, you go to the billing counter, you pay the bill, and you get the product delivered. This becomes a transaction for you. You go there, you buy the product, you give the money, and one record has been created. This item has been sold out. That becomes the transaction. The day-to-day operation is called the transactional data. Maybe today no customer came to my shop. It doesn't mean that I'm not running a shop.
Got it. Got it.
And tomorrow I have 100 of customers. Like during some period in the year when the market is very down, like in the winters, people did not go for the shopping. But as soon as the summer start, people start going and buying the products for outfits for their kids, for their self. Hat, goggles, specs, cap, outfit, shorts, pant, shirt, jeans, trousers, capris. This is what these are called the transactional data. So being a business analyst and being a business process consultant, this foundation data play a very vital role in the process. You should know, see, these are the categories. This cannot be assignment group. You cannot say in the shop, hey Kushan, go and bring a glass of water for ma'am. You tell to the housekeeping staff, hey, can you bring a 2 glass of water for customer? So this is the difference. So you can insert a lot of, but you cannot sell the same item on the same amount every time. You cannot say, ma'am, you pay 100 rupees and take 500 matrices. If you want to buy 500, you have to do the 500 transactions as well. You have to pay for the 500 that price as well. This is what this is the difference here, and that is an insert and say is not given to on the transactional data. What you will do to insert? If you want to insert, you have to go and create a new record so that you can track.
Got it.
Okay, good. Now we're doing this property, right? Now if I go here and let me try this option. See, it is not working. Why? Because we have disabled this property. Drag and drop should not work. Enable the right click on the edit context menu on the application in navigator. I guess this is talking about this thing. See, now it is appearing like this. If you change it to the yes, let me change to the yes. These are the very small things I told. Let me reload this page. And now let's see. Okay, let's go here. All. And now if I right click, why it's showing these options to me? Maybe this property not updated, but this is what you can get it here. Control how many attachments may appear on the top of the form. How many you want to show here? Let me show you. How many is 7? Okay. Where it is gone? It is here. So now I drag and drop this 7. Come on. Oh, I guess we have disabled that property. But we did not save it. It's there. Did we save it or not? Let me try. Let me reload this page.
In this incident, already we had a photo, right?
One attachment, right? Now
Yeah.
this property says that how many attachment you want to show on here, like 1, 2, 3, or 4. By default, it's saying you can show the 3.
Yeah.
But let's do a little practical on that part. So now it's uploading the attachment for us. Now you can see only 3 are showing, but total are 8. Now if I go and change the property to 10 and save. And now you go and reload this page. You can see all the 8 are there. Again, simple logic to make a user-friendly tool. Nothing much. So you can put 200, you can put 5, 10, 12, 13, 14. This one now you can see. So this is becoming from this property. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes there's a lot of requirements which customer ask, and I think it is not possible where that can be achievable via system properties like this. Now it's saying list of system table beginning with sys will have a deleted edits. It means that who can see, or okay, they're saying that if you delete a table, then it should be recorded into the audit logs. And system table don't have the deleted audits, means these are the tables. If you delete something in these, you cannot track. So I want that if I want the incident table as well here, because it's not can be incident because it's a system table specifically. So if you want something, you can add it here, but simple one is that this is the out of the box property and we never change it. Tomorrow when we are going to be discuss about the system tables, then I'll tell you that what is the system table here. Okay, but in short, it's saying that by default system table don't have the audits. So these are the tables which don't have any audit. If you delete, nobody can track in the audit logs as well. So be careful. Now, a number of days after which resolve incident get closed automatically. So like say I open this incident and I want it should get closed, auto closed in the 5 days. Like if you raise any request to any of the customer care, they said, sir, or maybe like this, Jimmy raised a request for the refund from the energy company. Jimmy got a refund, but he did not respond back to the customer care. Jimmy got the first email. Hello, Mr. Jimmy, your request has been completed. Could you please confirm so that we can close the incident? Jimmy did not respond. Get the second reminder, Jimmy did not respond. Get the third reminder, Jimmy did not respond. And system will close the incident automatically. So this is the place where you can define that after how many days the each incident get closed. Only incident, not problem, not request, not change. I'm saying only incident. You can put 7, 70, 30, 0, anything you can put it as per your wish. Okay. These two options, easy to write, easy to read. The way you show the button on the top or the bottom. Enable, disable this property, you can see the difference on the form. Like this on the top, on the bottom. See, this is what ServiceNow also giving now, Jimmy. Again, user experience, nothing else. You don't want to show on the end, remove it, no problem. No, you can it's your tool. Why it's taking so much time today? Okay, it's updating now. Sometimes it take time to get reflect, to get update. Not sure why. It's PDI or it's some other issue as well. Or sometime my network connection also it can drop off. Now it's updated. Both are taking time. So now you can see buttons on the top, but buttons are not on the bottom. Nothing to be worried. It's all about user experience. Oh, we're getting here, but not getting here. We have a button here as well, right? Now we don't have the buttons here. This is what this property do. You can try any option. You can try. It will work for you. Okay. Now list of rule that can use the global search. To whom this will be available. And here we're talking about the role. ITIL user, text search admin, and the admin can see this option here. If I remove everybody here, then this option will not available. You can try this in your instance. Remove the admin role here and then log out and log in and see is it available for you or not. Okay. Default choice list width, where I can show you choice list width. This one they're saying these are the choice list. The width like this 160 characters. This is the what they're saying here. Okay. Displaying missing choice list entry. Let me take it little later. Okay. Open a window when a new related object has been clicked through. So now this is the point. Let's say I go here and I click on this I view. When I click on the new open record, it is opening in the same window, which I don't like. Then make this property true. It means whenever you are opening any related record in the previous record, it will open in the new window. Let me show you this thing. Let's see here. We did not refresh the page. Come on. Now let me try this to show you that property working or not. No, we need to be reload at least once. Oh, sorry, we did not save that property. But if you save, then you can see that part. Okay. Allow replacing the current screen for the related object. Something similar on that part, on the previous one. Okay. Then few things which is important. Enable client script validation on the integer field, field population, numeric field. These are the things which you will learn as you practice or when we go in the little bit more in depth of ServiceNow. As of now, we can say, let's keep it like that only. If you want to read, you can read. And these are the English lines. But I told you ServiceNow work in the table format. What is the actual property name? You can go and see glide.ui.client.integer.check. If you want to read about this property, copy this name glide.ui.client.integer.check and put in the Google. You will find this property. Okay. Now maximum number of autocomplete matches to return the email client applies separately user and group. When you are emailing something, then how many matches it should find out. Something like this. If I can show you something here, go here. Sorry. click on this. Not email option is not there. Let me open the incident record. This one, email. So this property work like this. So it will show total 10. Maybe if I put as a batch like this, because as of now total batch 9 are 3 only. But here we have a given limit that up to the 10 matchings it can show to me, user or group. Okay, so this is all about the user experience, nothing much. And that is it says it's called the UI properties because it is directly impacting the user part. Okay. Now if I go forward, produce a mandatory error during an update when a mandatory field begins with a null value. Like I know it is mandatory and I'm putting it, maybe I put in null or I'm putting as blank. Then should I get a message? Yes, you can put this property here. Enable UI filters. UI filter means I'm talking about list view. This one, UI filters. These are the UI filters for me. Enable and disable it and check. Simple. You can check. It is nothing that we or I have to be show. I want to be show you something which is important. See, and we did not reach all the half as of now. The phone number formatter. Format the phone number field if they don't begin with the plus. It will be work like this here in this formatter. Let's say it's automatically doing this thing. If I say now I did not do this formatting. Why? Because I have a property like this. If it is not starting with the plus, then it show like this. It will show in the US format. So now if I do like this, maybe it's working only for this part. Now you can see this thing. Okay. So these are the properties you can do. Display record preview icon in the home page. Enable impersonation button in the banner image. This one. In the banner image, impersonate. Maybe you can put something like this here only. So you can try on and off, you can try it. Okay. So there are multiple things are there. Okay. Enable list editing. List edit means you are able to edit the list. Come on, whatever. Sorry. If you want to make any changes in this part via this option, list editing, you can disable it. I told you one rule yesterday, list updater rule. Try this option. Okay. Number of items displayed in this list cell. Refresh seconds. Show new button for many-to-many list. I'll tell you that what is this many-to-many. Tomorrow we have a discussion on this part table. Then I'll show you that part. That what is one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many, all these options. Okay. So in short, there's a lot of properties are there. More and everything we cannot do it. So for you, the homework for today is that specifically you need to be understand, read about these things in the simple English that what it is mentioning to me. Display page response time at the bottom of the page. Let me show you what is this. This is the response. And this is coming from the property. If you remove this, it will not appear here. Even it will not appear. Not here, it will not appear. Now you can see it's easy. So whenever this is the practice, this is the experience which I learned. Whenever I stuck somewhere on the user interface, I try to see the property level discussions. That is it this coming from any of the property or not? If yes, then good. If no, then I have to find out the other place that from where this particular configuration is coming. And you will not believe this is the first time I'm seeing this option is coming from the system property. And I'm teaching for the last 8 batches. So every time I also get something new here. Default value of remember me checkbox on the login page. Like when you log in, you find remember me. You can untick. You don't want. I don't want for the security reason. So why should I show this thing? Okay. So more you read, more you're getting a stuff in that part. So it's saying number of global text search matches returned per table. So if I put here like a email. How many it's showing? Only 10. Why? Because you mentioned the 10. It will show 20 objects like this here. The list will be 20. From where it is becoming? Coming from the property. Enable multi-line text box resizer, plus and minus. I not sure that what is this plus and minus do. So are the properties which you can see. Don't understand? No worries, no worries. Even I don't know a lot of things in this property as of now. Being a ServiceNow in the field from a long time. There's a lot of property I don't know. Okay, but the point is that at least read this minimum and small lines, sentences. Now you will find the insert and stay on the incident table as well because of this property. Let's see, will it work or not? Good point. Any doubt, any question, anybody?
No question, Datu.
Okay, now let's see, will it be appear or not? Hope it should appear. Yes, now it's appearing. Because we enable the property that insert and stay should be available on the derived table as well. This is what the property. But ServiceNow say by default we will not show. That is not a good practice, but if you want to show, you can still show the things to the users. So like this, we have a use system properties. The same manner we have a mainly in this part we have to do this part. So now another homework I can give you. Do the practice of the global search, global text search property as well. Read about this. Text search, read about this. Because these are the basics one which are going to be used every time. So today homework, email properties, we will discuss in depth when we have an email part. System you can read as we discussed now. If you get time, import export you can read. Otherwise, you must read about these two. Important है and generally use भी होती हैं. Okay. Clear everybody? Any doubt, any question, any clarification? Nobody has no question, no doubt, no clarification.
Atul, I
Well,
have a question.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Gun. Go ahead. Why?
Okay. At times you're mentioning out of the box, right? What do you mean by the out of the box? I mean, like.
Okay.
What
Out of
is
the box. Out of the box means the properties or the items given by service now in the what I can say in the default system.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, like let's say if you purchase a mobile phone, you get a lot of apps involved or installed. Maybe SMS, maybe WhatsApp, maybe chat, TikTok. Nowadays, Amazon Prime, Netflix also coming. These are the out of the box. If you want to use, you use. If you don't want to use, don't use.
Got it.
Okay, that is the out of the box functionality, or we generally use this word a lot of time. And I guess as you missed the previous session, I told that these are the important terms.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead. Anybody any other question?
Yeah, Jimmy. My question. I'm hoping I don't draw you back. Probably you've said it before, but what's the difference between the ServiceNow business analyst and the ServiceNow system admin? What's the main difference?
No. Okay. We'll just give me some time, Jimmy. We'll discuss on that part. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Other than this, anybody has any other question?
Yeah, Atul, can we make changes out of the box functionalities?
Functionality means which functionality you are saying?
For example, UI actions or something.
We can do.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. There's a way to do that part. So now the actual journey in ServiceNow we just started. Okay. Now I come to your point, Jimmy. Business analyst is the one who gather the requirement, what to develop, why you want this development, why you want this requirement, what exactly you're looking for in the changes. ServiceNow system admin is the one who actually work on that part. If practically I speak from my experience, now there's a no room available for the ServiceNow admin. There's a no jobs available of the ServiceNow admin. Because now companies are so much demanding, they say that if you are a ServiceNow user, you should know how to develop, how to gather the requirement. Or if I say being a ServiceNow admin, you should know the basics things of ServiceNow. Like we discussed, where to go and make a change in the property, what is the list view, what is the form view, how to make a favorites, how to make a report, dashboards, form layout, a little bit workflow as well. But now in the current scenario, the expansion of this role has been very much wider. And it's practical experience. When I started my journey in 2014 or 15 somewhere in ServiceNow, that time is a demand. We're looking for the ServiceNow admin. Now today you open any job description, you will not find this word anywhere because there's a no demand. They say we're looking for the ServiceNow business analyst, either we're looking for the process consultant, architect, developers, senior, junior developers kind of thing. But they never say that they're looking only for the admin. Because admin can do thing, but not what a developer can do. So they're looking for a mix in you. They're looking for a developer. They're looking for an admin. So this training is not for admin. This is admin plus development plus advance. The things which we learned, like system properties, this can be done by the developer. This can be done by the admin as well. So that is the thing. It is just a thing is in picture now, but demand is more than that in the market. This is what my personal experience says here, Jimmy.
Got it. Thank you.
But yes, ServiceNow business analyst and ServiceNow system admin, both are the two different roles, altogether different, altogether. So I'm a ServiceNow business analyst. My work to gather the requirement, to understand that is it be fitting in the ServiceNow or not. Like I say, one of my customers says that Atul, I want insert and stay button on the incident form. I asked why. What is the business logic behind that? What do you want to be achieved from that? He says, I just want. I said, sorry, as a business analyst, I'm not agree on this requirement. I'll not deploy. I'll not develop. Even though there's no development required, it's a system property. But still I say no, because I don't think that it is driving any business value for the customer. Until unless customer give me a complete good business justification, then I will think on that requirement and will go for the deployment part of that. This is what the business analyst do. But as an admin, you should know that where to go and make a changes for this part. This is the second part. Okay. Okay, guys, so let's take a break now and let me stop the recording. We'll take a quick attendance.